Well, 2017 is upon us, and 2016 is on its way out. Of course, 2016, Star Wars-wise, ended on a high note with the release of Disney's Star Wars Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Did you say Star Wars twice in there?
By Disney.
It's easy to forget.
It's easy to forget. Rogue One. We'll just keep it simple.
Right, an experiment in doing standalone stories that weren't connected to the main episodes.
No. Although it kind of was.
Well, that was the intent, I think.
Yeah, but not starring a Skywalker.
Right.
Or anyone related to them.
Right, but the good news for everyone is that this was a reasonably financial success.
More than reasonable. I think it was very much a financial success.
Absolutely. And so it means we're going to get more.
Yeah. And so while some Star Wars fans didn't particularly love Rogue One, there's a lot of room for some really great Star Wars stories within the Star Wars universe.
That's what I like best about Rogue One. It opened a lot of doors.
Yeah. Hey, look, we can do something different. It doesn't have to be Jedi and Sith, right? So Paul and I thought that we could help out Disney / Lucasfilm.
Because they're always short of ideas.
Yeah, and fair is fair, right? It can be hard coming up with a good story idea. So here's some story ideas for some you can use for upcoming Star Wars movies,
Spin-off films.
Spin-off films, yeah. That feel free, Disney, Lucasfilm, anyone listening, and I'm sure you're all listening.
Of course, they're listening.
You feel free to take these ideas, run with it. If these movies come out
free of charge.
Paul and I promise we're not going to sue. We're not going to, come and ask for even writing credits or anything.
Nope.
Just you feel free to take these ideas and run with them. This is our way of giving back after all the hours of enjoyment we've gotten out of the Star Wars franchise throughout our lives. Here we go. Idea number 1, political thriller. Okay. After Return of the Jedi, after the fall of the Emperor, and the rise of the New Republic. So now you have all these different factions that were all united in defeating the Empire. The Emperor in the Empire is kind of on its way out, and now you've got these different people on Coruscant that maybe don't all agree like they used to. You've got, all the factions from the original trilogy, the Techno Guild, the Bankers Union, the Trade Federation, all the different...
Everyone loves the Trade Federation.
Everyone loves the Trade Federation. You got the Corellian worlds, there's all these different sectors, Hutt space, that are not necessarily all have the same view of what should replace the Empire. So you could have a very House of Cards-ish kind of, wrangling within the political structure of this new order as we're trying to create the political structure. Plus, you can throw in the Empire's still around. They're still fighting.
Sure.
You have the Battle of Jakku, which we could show.
Yep.
And many others as the Empire is slowly beat down. The fleet's still around, even though the Death Star is destroyed.
Well, that's a great idea. Let's do that one.
Okay.
Here's the next one we should do. Scum and Villainy, a Star Wars story.
Ooh.
So I want a Godfather-like take on all the criminal enterprises that comprise the galaxy. So think Goodfellas, Heat, Sopranos, all rolled into one.
Right.
No lightsabers, everyone is a bad guy. And so it'll be Hutts and smugglers and the scum in the filthiest possible light.
Right. So you'd have like the Hutts. You'd have Dark Sun,
right,
who's still around.
No Shizor.
No Xizor, but I mean they're still canon, right? As far as I know.
Yeah, please no Shizor. But anyway,
no. But Dark Sun themselves
absolutely
are canon, right?
And so we're looking at again, we're not a galactic fight. These are people who are acting purely out of greed.
Yeah,
for credits.
I mean, kind of like you traditionally would have like your Russian mob and your old Italian mafia and your Greek mob and different in a crime movie, right? You
exactly. That's what I'm looking forward to. Something in that Godfather vein where you're cheering for terrible people.
Nice. I like it.
Cool.
That's really good.
Okay.
This is better. All right. Ayala Young is a young high school student on the core world of Corellia.
Okay.
She's a top student, but despite being awarded a full scholarship to the Imperial Academy, she decides to stay on Corellia and start a band with her 3 best friends. While trying to make it big and get their first album out the door, she begins to see the Empire for what it is and decides she needs to help fight the injustices that she sees while perfecting her grooves. Coming this fall, Rebel Base. Maybe more on the CW. That's kind of more of a CW
John Hughes
kind
feel,
of
maybe?
Yeah, sort of more TV.
Okay, sure.
Kind of a young adult.
Well, I had kind of a different take, a whole different thing set up, but that's good because we want to experiment. We're going to try different things. So maybe there's that one year, and then the next year As we all know, in Episode 7, Moss had Luke Skywalker's lightsaber,
Right? Yep.
which was actually formerly Anakin's, which was neither here nor there. But everyone knows that a lightsaber blow to the hand puts you into a death grip. And that hand, they would have had to pull that lightsaber out of Luke's dead fingers.
Yeah, cold dead hand.
But where did the hand go? What happened to it? So I want to see Hand of the Jedi, a Star Wars story, where we see Luke Skywalker's hand and the various adventures that it must have had, avoiding being cloned, and so that there wouldn't be an evil version of Luke running out there. And there's so much room for fan service because we can have cameos by the Wampa arm
Right.
and Pondabanda's arm, and we can have several C-3PO limbs.
Are you seeing this as like an animated?
Maybe, for sure. Yeah,
Right, kinda like
but
that.
he's kind of like the Thing, walking around.
Okay, yeah. So this isn't just like a dead hand.
No,
that, you know,
no. It has adventures.
right. I'd
And,
watch that.
and maybe a side trip to Mustafar to get sage advice from the legs of Darth Vader.
Or to have a fight.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, right there.
Anyway,
Still a lot of bad blood there. The legs wouldn't know what's going on, but this hand's just really pissed off at them for some reason.
I just think there's a lot of cameo opportunities
Yeah,
there.
I like it. That's okay. That's good. Try this on. So kind of like Crash or Magnolia, right? The sort of mosaic picture where you have these thumbnail sketches of all these different lives. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of movie. So we're going to be following the lives of these different office workers who all work in the Imperial bureaucracy on Coruscant. And each of them in some way works for the Dark Lord of the Sith, but in totally different capacities.
Okay.
Okay. So through their lives, we get to see how the Empire has affected each of them. Some good, some bad, some it's brought them together, some it's torn families apart, whether they're human, alien, the different perspectives on the Imperial rule. The only thing that these lives have in common is that every morning they all take the same ride up. They arrive at work at the same time and ride up from the parkades to the different floors and kind of the little snippets of conversations and stuff they have going up. So coming in,
I like where this is going.
2019, elevator. Huh? You like it? See what I did there?
Elevator, a Star Wars story.
Yeah, elevator, a Star Wars story. There's a hyphen in there too, elevator, just in case
Yeah.
you don't get the. Yeah.
Right. Well, it's all in the logo and the marketing. Well, the other thing, we got a lot of discussion, obviously, around Rogue One, is the music. You brought up something that was going to be possibly a music-based story. Mm-hmm. The other thing I would like to see, but yours sounded a little political for my liking. I wanted to see something that's a little more just all about the music.
Right.
So I wanted to see...
Please tell me this is about Figure and Dan.
No. Close. I want to see Bright Lights, Big Galaxy, a Star Wars story, where Cy Snoodles is a young singer brought off the freighter from Polowak.
Right, of course.
So, of course, her girl next door, good looks and bright-eyed optimism, will find her love and friends and opportunity until eventually she's, on top of the charts. But unfortunately, her hunger for the spotlight and taste for death sticks sends her spiraling down until she only has one elephant-like friend to, cushion the blow. And we can connect that right up to Return of the Jedi, so the last scene can be just boom, right in there.
I like it.
Okay,
I think the death stick angle is going to keep it real and gritty.
that's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
All right. But you ready? Forget every idea we've mentioned.
This is the money.
This is the money here.
Okay.
This idea of what to take, you can take to the friggin' bank. IG-88. Okay.
The assassin droid.
Assassin droid.
Yep.
He decides to turn over to a new leaf.
Okay.
Right? He goes against his programming. This is really a story about kind of like the Iron Giant.
Oh
But
boy.
you don't have to be what you are designed to be. Right?
Okay.
You're not predestined.
You can overcome
You can overcome the whatever life circumstances have put you where you are. A little heavy-handed. I mean, it's about a droid and programming.
I don't know.
But,
It sounds
they're-
inspiring so far.
But he's created a lot of enemies, right? So he wants to stop being an assassin.
Of course. Life has
He's been an
consequences.
assassin.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so he has to create a new identity. But he hides in plain sight by working at a kiosk in Tatooine selling iPhones. Get ready for not the droid you're looking for.
He falls in love, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Or do you think Samsung's to be better? Or is that too?
Well,
not the droid,
a little on the nose.
Yeah.
iPhone 88.
Okay.
We have a winner.
There you go. All right. Well, that's we got way more ideas, but that's all you get for free.
But if you are willing to donate movie ideas for free,
yeah,
you should visit our comment section.
Absolutely.
Because Lucasfilm, as we mentioned, checks this out very regularly.
So, A, let us know how amazing you think all our ideas are. B, let us know your amazing ideas. And C, click the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss any of our fantastic videos coming up in the future.
We're talking to you, Lucasfilm.
Yeah. And Disney.
And Disney.
Michael, who's the CEO of Disney now?
Eisner?
No, that was not for quite some time. Whatever. Like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm David.
And I'm Paul.
This is Fractal, signing off.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Then click on the video playing. It's great, and let's be honest, you're not doing anything important right now.